Good morning, you beautiful bunch, and welcome to the last city of Thailand. We are literally surrounded on all sides by Malaysia. We're deep, and this is the last time I'm going to say this. We are deep as you can get in southern Thailand, in Betong, in the province of Yala. It's also strangely beautiful and quite quirky, and it's a little bit weird, okay? It's a little bit weird. But we'll discover all of that, so strap in, and today's going to be a fun day as we explore the deep south for the last time, because after this, it's all north, baby. Okay, let's go. My name is Paddy Doyle, and this is my little Honda dream, and welcome to Next Level Adventures. Right now, we are attempting to visit every single province in Thailand. We've had some incredible adventures already, but the best part is we're only just getting started. So subscribe and join us as we discover this incredible country together. Okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning on the dot, and we are going to go up into the mountains of Betong first to discover some communist tunnels, some beautiful gardens, and a bunch of other sites in the outside of the city. Then we're going to come back in the afternoon and I'll show you around this weird and wonderful place. But behind me there is actually one of the sites of Betong, but it's also where we're going to get breakfast. That's the largest post box in Thailand. Now, that's not very interesting, but for some reason at night time there is a queue of hundreds of Thai people to take a picture of it. So for Thai people it's special, for me it's a post box, okay? But behind it is breakfast. Khao Ming Gai, a traditional Thai breakfast. Let's get it. I'm starving and we need some energy for our day on the bike. The town is busier than usual as we are bang in the middle of Songkran Festival, which is Thai New Year. The last three provinces, Pattani, Narathiwat and Yala, have been almost 100% Muslim. And when I drove into Betong, it all of a sudden changed. It went back to being Thai, Buddhist Thai, I should say. Everybody here seems to be Buddhist, hardly any mosques, hardly any Muslims. Everywhere sells beer, everywhere sells alcohol, in the food joints, in the restaurants, which has not been the case anywhere else in the Deep South. And I think it's because it borders Malaysia, and it catered before COVID to, Malaysian tourists coming over here, getting up to mischief. This town is definitely built for mischief. I can see it. Although right now it's just full of Thai families coming down here to take a picture with the largest mailbox in the world. Not in Thailand, in the world. I just read that. I've ordered Khao Ming Gai, which is basically translated as chicken on rice. But the difference is they boil the chicken. It's not fried. They serve it with a chicken soup, and they put chicken carcasses into the vats of rice, so the rice is infused with chicken stock, chicken bone, chicken carcass, and it just tastes amazing. It's normally 30 or 40 baht per portion anywhere in Thailand. This one looks like it's going to be good. I'm excited and I'm starving, and I've ordered a cafe as well. So the whole breakfast is going to cost me 50 baht or so. Okay, welcome to the road, to the tunnels. We've left the town of Betong. You can see that we're heading up into the mountains, and it's absolutely beautiful up here. This road is beautiful. I mean, look at this massive gate with Chinese and Thai writing on it. Now she's telling me in my ear to go slight left. Okay. So we're going to the Piyamit Tunnel, and we can go that way or that way. Okay, well, let's go this way. It's lush, it's green, it's yellow and red. It's gorgeous up here. And it's not 40 degrees. It's quite brisk up here. It feels like it's a 22, a 23 spring day, blue skies. I've got my little jumper in my bag in case it gets colder up the top. It's fresh and mountainous in the southern part of Thailand. Who knew? I didn't. We're finding out together. More flowers, more flowers. Fantastic. I'm sorry she's making a racket, but she doesn't like hills. Oh my God. gosh. Let's keep going. I'm sure this road's gonna get better. And there's nobody here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. More like breakfast, but whatever. Come on, Dreamy. Woo! This may take a while. Okay, so we've just paid 60 baht, foreign price, so that's still very cheap. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with this place. The entrance is incredible, the fauna, the flowers. We are in a jungle, it seems. And there's just this kind of walkway, and I think along the way we're going to see sights and sounds and learn about this communist stronghold. There is a sign when you arrive, and it gives a little bit of information. It says that the Piyamit Tunnel is the Malaya communists' base, built for the bombshells and storing food supplies. There's a battlefield on the top of the hill, and it was built in 1977 with a length of 1 kilometer, and it's got a bunch of exits and entrances. That's not a lot of information, so hopefully we learn a bit more along the way. And just look behind me here, it's absolutely gorgeous here in the morning light. Gorgeous. Can you see? There seems to be figs growing on this tree. Today, and maybe for the foreseeable future, when I'm outside in areas with tourists and other people, I will be masking up, because normally I just take my mask off to talk to you and then I put it back on when there's nobody around. But I think there's going to be a lot of people here, so yeah, I just, you know, I don't want to speak like this. So that's why I normally don't wear my mask when I'm talking to you. Just a little bit of information. Look at the size of these trees. You know how much I love trees. And that is a massive set of trees, or 2 trees together. Can you imagine how they must have grown hundreds of years together? Amazing, absolutely. Jurassic Park style trees. Oh my God, look. I'm fascinated by big trees. Oh my God, guys, there's a tiger. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Okay, so this is the first kind of, it's not a tunnel, but it's saying it's a storage area. And this is how they used to store charcoal or prepare charcoal. They'd use this soil. And let's go inside. Yeah, it's, oh, I don't know if I like this. Let's see if I can get my torch. So, oh, look, oh, okay, hang on. Oh, there's like a million bugs in there. And like, things living on the roof. Let's try that again. Are you ready? I'm gonna go in really quickly and show you. Can you see? Look at the roof, okay? They've made houses out of leaves. And it's, can you hear them? Oh look, there's bats. There's bats. Little bats. Okay, goodbye. When I first went in, I thought they were butterflies. Because they were like this big. And wow, strange, scary. So the entrance to the tunnel is just here. Here is the museum, and this lovely man seems to be a guide. He's going to help me. And what's your name?
Jen Ming.
Jen
Ming.
Jen Ming.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Paddy. I just want to show them these flowers, guys. Look at these flowers. Whoa. Look at that. Amazing. And you can see these ones haven't sprung yet. This one's about to any minute. And this whole plant, I mean, I've never seen anything like this before. These giant leaves, and then it comes down here and they have these flowers. Wow, sorry, I love flowers. So I just said, I think it's better to go in the museum, learn as much as we can about what the tunnel is, and then we can go in the tunnel. So look, communist flag and... What war is this? I don't even know what war this is. So this isn't World War II, is it? No, Paddy, you idiot. This is not World War II.
Winston Churchill, 1946.
In a great number of countries, far from the Russian frontiers, the Communist parties constitute a growing challenge to Christian civilization.
I was actually standing on the battlefield of the anti-British National Liberation War, and the museum opened my eyes. Obviously I'm British, and so all of the colonial wars are just so numerous, and we just don't get taught them at school, not all of them anyway, that this was just something I'd never been taught about, and I was completely ignorant to it.
In October 1951, British forces engage a guerrilla army over 8,000 strong.
They don't deserve any mercy. They have committed such terrible atrocities. They are just like wild beasts. I was quite envious of my husband when he shot one the other day.
And as I walked around and read and looked and listened to the information about what we did here and what was going on, the more I just felt sick.
Determined not to let Malaya fall into communist hands, the British conduct a costly anti-insurgency campaign, which lasts 9 years. By 1957, the communist revolt is effectively at an end. Over 6,500 communist rebels are dead. Government dead number almost 2,500, including more than 500 British troops. In the same year, Britain grants Malaya its independence.
Thankfully, the guide, who is such an adorable guy, he had such an upbeat personality about him that when I came out of the museum, he actually made me feel welcome. He made me feel like, don't worry, this is in the history. I don't have any bad feelings to British people anymore. Let me show you around. And he was lovely. So are you a soldier in that army?
Yeah.
Wow.
One in that 200. Yeah.
200 soldiers in this area. Wow.
So we have women soldiers also.
Yeah, men and women, okay.
You can marry.
Oh, you can get married over there?
Get married.
Oh, you can get, so the soldiers get married. Did you get married? Did you get married?
At that time, no.
No, okay.
No, not think of marriage.
Yeah, too busy, right? He's one of the soldiers. This is because it's so recent. The late 70s. And this is the school room. So the students come here?
Yes, they stay.
So this is the school.
And we learn English here. We have a stage.
Wow. And he's just telling me that the British never found this tunnel system. There was 3 big villages, 3 big bases that we couldn't find. The Thais and the Malays kept it a secret, so these guys could still operate here.
We're not found this place because we have bombs all over.
Oh.
Everybody scared when you.
Oh, the landmine.
Landmine. Boom.
So there's 3 entrances. The one back there is just a short one. This is a medium length one, but I said let's go for the longest one. And this is turning into a very interesting morning. And I feel bad because I'm like, oh my God, my granddad was trying to blow up your granddad. No, my granddad was trying to blow up you. Oh God. Okay, so that's the air ventilation. I thought it was a well, but it's a 40-foot drop, and you wind up this thing up and down, and it, creates an airflow so that people living in the tunnel, when they're escaping the bombings and the shootings, can have an airflow like an aircon, jungle con.
This is number 6.
Okay.
Before we have 9 exits.
Alright.
You go along that way. Water?
Yeah, so the water would come down here if it was raining.
Yeah, but
And they would collect it here. And that would be your water source. God, that's grim. But I suppose, what else can you do? Back in the day, you know? There's 7-Elevens down here. Oh God.
this is an original one.
A what?
Original.
Original, oh, OG.
Yeah.
Oh, so they haven't added this layer.
Cement.
This is the original
Sorry.
red rock. Oh, it's quite soft and clay-like.
You can go through here. Now they cannot go through.
No problem.
3 ways. And I did 3 ways.
We're going down, 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 down. This doesn't go flat. This goes right down, underground. Wow. Down again.
122 steps.
Wow. Keep going down. It's so hot. Oh, just think of all of the ground above us.
This stone is a hut to dig.
Oh, so you couldn't dig this one, so you just went around it.
Just dig like that.
Wow. This is, we're going down again. Oh my God. Wow. Super. Oh, mind your head. I have to lean back.
We have a pipe for water out.
Ah, okay, so this is a water pipe. And you know, this is, okay. Oh, this one, you can stretch. This is for the tall people, this area. Oh, look at that.
We try it like that.
Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Wow, this is really cool. This is cool.
Cool, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have put lights here so it feels nice and airy and lit up, but this must have been one difficult experience living and surviving down here. Oh, wow, look at it. Behind me, wow. This way, whoa. Who would have known this was here? Communists fighting the British in Thailand? I don't get it. What's in here? Oh, this is an exit. So if you don't like it, you can get out here. But let's keep going. This is a sit? Oh, okay. So sometimes people sleep here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just sit and living also can. And a walk over, we can go out.
So just sit here, relax while you're getting bombed.
Yeah.
Watch TV, watch Netflix, yeah. And then go up. Just kidding, obviously. This must have been terrifying to live under here and listening to bombs and helicopters and army soldiers, hoping that they didn't find your entrance, your secret entrance, right?
Underground, 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet underground. An underground workroom. Oh. So you can come down here and, you know, edit a video, upload it to YouTube. Okay, now we come out. Ooh. Okay, we're out. How many meters is that entire walk?
Actually, 300 meters.
300 meters, okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. This tree is amazing. I'm a tree geek at the best of times, and then you see this thing. I need to stand back even more. Wow. Look at the people. Look at this guy. This big. It's like Avatar level. It's next level. These kids are tiny, and look at the tiny little kid, and then boom! And that's like what we can see. What we can see is not even half of it. It goes all the way up there. Oh my God. Just speaking to this family here, they're from Songkla, they're from Hat Yai, and they're all like, oh my gosh, are you a YouTuber? See you later, guys. I'm gonna go back. But that tree and that tunnel and just the whole thing here is massively recommended by myself. I really enjoyed it here. It's well done, it's interesting. The guide was a sweetheart, and you know, he hung around. You know, he waved me away, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? And he was at the top of the stairs. He's like, I'm gonna go back. And I said, oh, can I give you a tip? And he was like, oh, okay. Like, he didn't even ask for a tip, he wasn't pushy or anything. So, you know, I gave him 500 baht because I didn't have anything smaller. But I feel like, you know, that's a great tip, and he was really chuffed, and I felt good giving it to him. Because fantastic experience, amazing. And oh, I'm sweating. Whoo-wee. Guys, I just want to show you the road here in Yala Province. This is something else. Just stay with me here for a minute, okay? This is my life right now. Me and the little Honda Dream in the cool air of the mountains of southern Thailand in Yala Province on these windy, smooth, twisty, turning, incredible turning roads. Absolutely amazing. Try to keep your eye on the line of the road and enjoy it, but also try to sneak a peek at the view in the distant mountains. Oh my God, some of them are humongous. This is what it is all about. Gotta get a bike, gotta get a license. Doesn't have to be a big one. A little one just like this is absolutely fine. And you'll have the time of your life, and you'll really get to know this country. I promise. And oh my gosh, guys, did I have the time of my life on this road. The road from the tunnels to the gardens, the Queen Gardens or whatever, is only 7 kilometers long, but my God, was it the best 7 kilometers I've ever driven. I did it up and down 3 times. Eventually I even went into the gardens, looked around, and I was like, yeah, flowers, whatever. Get back on the road and just enjoy the turns, the mountain views. I had the best day ever on that bike, on that road, I'm telling you. Betong looks far and Yala looks out of the way, and it is, but to be honest, honestly, just coming down to check out the tunnels and drive this road, it's worth it. I really wanted to do Betong town justice, but typical, you know, the 3 days I was there, it was beautiful, and the day I wanted to showcase the town, it was pissing down rain, and it just didn't look like there was going to be a sunset, which they had been for 3 nights in a row, plus everything was closed for some reason. So sometimes you just got to admit defeat and grab a beer. Okay, so this sunset is not going to happen. Yeah, can I get one more singer? Yeah, one more. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll have a beer and wait for the clouds to pass, then I can show you the sunset, walk around a little bit more. But it ain't gonna happen. Like, it's gonna piss down, and I gotta leave this town tomorrow. But I'll put some photographs up for you. If you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out, because I show you what I do every day in real time. Thank you so much. And sometimes videos don't have endings.